I'm just going to get straight into the video. Dean Withers just got absolutely embarrassed yesterday by a content creator and Christian, well, I guess Catholic, as known as Jesus and Whatnot. Yesterday, Jesus and Whatnot entered Dean's stream. They started discussing abortion and morality. And Dean Withers, I kid you not, in real time just started spamming actual nothing words. He just started spamming a bunch of big words and phrases that were completely irrelevant and non-pertinent to the conversation whatsoever, and it got really bad. And the reason is because where he's agnostic, Jesus and Whatnot kept pushing about where he gets his morality from. And since we're having a morality discussion on abortion, this abortion topic is a discussion of morals and morality. So, as someone being agnostic, he gets his morals from either, like the law, or it's just personal preference, it's vibes. If you don't have a higher being, a god to form your morality around, then everything is just personal preference. Your personal preference is no better than someone else's personal preference, and you can't really ground your morality in anything. So that's why he was running. That's why he was spamming big words. And Jesus and Whatnot was bringing up how this is a morality conversation. They both have to represent, evidence and everything to suggest their claims. And Dean was talking about how he's making the claim that, he needs to provide evidence. But where this is talking about morality, they both need to do that. And then eventually, Dean actually brings up another person in the middle of their debate, in the middle of their exchange. And then Dean Withers goes and he changes the live stream name, discussing the truth of the world, or something, something along those lines. He got absolutely embarrassed, and this is absolutely embarrassing for him. And anyone who thinks that, Jesus and Whatnot lost in this debate, as he had to coward and run and bring someone else because he was getting cooked. I mean, you're just hopeless. I mean, come on. Anyone with any common sense can see what happened. That he got back into the corner, didn't have any answers, started spamming buzzwords, and then brought up a friend. He rung in a friend in real time. Embarrassing.
The claim that you made earlier.
Yeah, so Dean, I'm not sure if you're aware. The conversation, I'm not going to let you run from this yet. The conversation that we just had was about whether or not this was a human subject, because you actually affirmed that if it is a human subject, then it would be against the moral framework that you laid out earlier. And you affirmed
That's not true.
you can play it back. That's what you said, but we can bar that for a second.
No, you just need to be a human subject in order to engage in normativity. But this doesn't mean that therefore you'd have an obligation to like provide your bodily resources to all other human subjects.
Okay, we can agree on the interpretation of our conversation, but either way, you just affirmed through your explanation of what an intellect is, whether or not you want to make the distinction between active and passive, that even though there are, a limited capacity in which they are experienced in the senses, as long as there is interpretation of senses, then there is going to be some intellective form within this quote unquote embryo. And therefore, it's going to be a human subject, which would apply to the morality that you laid out earlier. So I need you to tell me now, in what ways do you find termination of a human subject to be wrong?
Okay. Well, before I answer that, I think that you made a small little blunder. You seem to argue that the intellect was the senses, but then its object would be sense content. I'm pretty sure that Aquinas rejected that.
What's the peripatetic axiom? Do you know?
Well, that's actually true. You know that he did reject that the object of the intellect is sense content, right?
Who is this? Who is this?
By which the intellect understands. Sorry?
Who is this? Am I debating Dean or am I debating someone else?
Oh,
Well, no, I'm just clarifying. So you guys are just kind of, I think, on an irrelevant tangent right now. I think largely what you're saying is
Yeah, this clown gets brought up in the middle of this and says, "I'm an irrelevant tangent," as he's interrupting this this awesome exchange. Which, by the way, at this point we're 37 minutes into Jesus and Whatnot's video, so this has been a 37-minute one-on-one debate and exchange conversation between Dean and Jesus and Whatnot, and then he brings up this guy in the middle of it, and I, how embarrassing is that? A debate and you're phoning in a friend because you don't have anything to answer? And we're about to see he's not going to be some irrelevant third person in here letting them have their exchange. He's going to be, interrupting, taking charge, as Dean is going to sit back and laugh as if he's not getting absolutely embarrassed right now, while Jesus and Whatnot is sitting there, like he's like, "Why are you running, Dean? What's going on here?"
fairly irrelevant. So
Wait. Who is it? Who is it? Why are you bringing up other people?
My name is Cool Guy 11, and I'm not sure sure if you were expecting an answer other than that. But
But why are we wait no hold on, Dean, why are you running from our conversation?
I'm trying to explain it to you and you're cutting me off. Would you like the explanation?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm asking Dean why he brought up someone else.
Why would you ask and then not expect the
Dean,
answer?
Dean, why did you bring up someone else in the middle of our conversation? What's going on?
Whoa. Listen, dude. I understand that cool guy has a lot of aura, but you don't need to be that scared of him.
I'm not. I'll have a conversation. I'll have a conversation with anyone, but
often I'll bring up friends. Every so often I'll bring up friends to co-host, to debate with me, to explore truth. You said that this was an exploration of truth, okay? And I'd like to engage in that exploration of truth.
I don't think I said that phrase.
I invited my friend.
Well,
And there we go. That's what it was. He changed his stream name to something like Exploring Truth or something, discussing the exploration of truth. He changed his stream name to that because he knows that in the middle of a debate and exchange, phoning in a friend in the middle of a one-on-one debate is not only just super bad faith, like incredibly bad faith and embarrassing. You know that he's not actually looking for truth. This is so incredibly bad faith, and it just proves that Dean could care less about actually finding out the truth about things. He just wants to win arguments and win debates and use big and buzzwords and phone in a friend when he's getting cooked. And I can't imagine how this doesn't look absolutely embarrassing for this guy.
no, I'm here to have a discussion with Dean. Why is this a 2v1 now?
I'm sorry, this is a yes or a no question. Are you here to investigate truth?
I'm here to debate Dean Withers is what I'm here to do, to shed further light.
Okay, so are you coming here in bad faith? You're not interested?
I'm not interested in exploring truth because I believe I already have the fullness of truth. I already have the fullness of truth. Nobody said bad faith except for you. I said I'm not...
And then he won't have
Just
an answer for
talking
that.
over me.
That's when you
Just
can't
talking
figure
over me.
That seems pretty apparent because you're asking him a lot of irrelevant questions about.
Dude, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, dude. This is embarrassing.
What's the specific thing that's embarrassing?
Because Dean was losing a debate and he brought up somebody else.
Losing, but you made a mistake. You made an error, and he pointed out the error. And I was just explaining.
He brought up somebody else to debate. If I'm losing the debate, why is he bringing up somebody else?
Hang on. Okay, listen. Before I was explaining.
The cool guy, I don't care what you're explaining. I'm here to debate Dean. Dean, come on. I'm here to... Then let Dean explain it. If Dean is willing to explain it, then let Dean explain it. I don't know who you are. Respectfully. This is bad, dude. This is really bad. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but who is cool guy? Who is this? Why are we bringing up more guests? I'll have a conversation with you one-on-one later, but I'm not going to 2v... I'm not going to 2v1. Dude, Dean, no, I already told you, I'm here because I already have the fullness of the truth.
I mean, it's mind-boggling how cool guy is going to sit here and call this guy bad faith. In a 37-minute one-on-one debate and exchange, he brings this guy up to not only just prattle and talk over Jesus and whatnot, not even allowing him to speak, but Dean Withers himself is quiet. Probably because he's got to, take time and energy into changing the stream name and all that type of stuff. I mean, how much more bad faith could you possibly get? I mean, seriously. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the video, just a reminder that we post every single day. So if you enjoy content just like this, consider liking and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video from us. Now back to the video.
I'm here because I already have the fullness of the truth. I'm not here to explore it. I already have it. The reason that I'm upset though is because that's what the Catholic Church dogma. Dude, this guy, dude, the absolute running is insane. This is crazy. No, having the fullness of the truth means that you don't understand Catholic dogma. I'm saying that I have the fullness of the truth insofar as I am in accordance with the Catholic Church. I am in accordance with the Catholic Church. No, I never claimed that I was omniscient. I said that I was in accordance with the Catholic Church because it has the fullness of the truth. Dude, this guy, you're not going to get a gotcha here, dude. You're not going to get it. Bringing up somebody else to debate for you is pathetic. Bringing up somebody else to debate for you is pathetic. Bringing up somebody else to debate for you is pathetic. I already told you I'm not coming up in bad faith. I'm just not here to talk to two people at once.
I'm gonna say two things. So first and foremost, I mean, you could frame me bringing up a friend who is significantly more educated than myself as it relates to Catholic dogma and the work done by St. Thomas Aquinas to further the conversation in a productive manner, as me losing, okay, but then you could turn around and you could take the last 30 minutes of our conversation and you could put it in front of the eyes of literally anybody that could track it, and they would tell you that I gave completely consistent answers as it related to my metaphysical commitments of what makes an entity, as it relates to my normative commitments of me being a eudaimonic virtue ethicist in accordance with the Neo-Aristotelian principles, conversion of Aristotle's work, St. Thomas Aquinas' work, and Aaron Rand's work. Okay, as it would pertain to my meta-ethical commitments concerning natural versus anti-natural realism. And maybe you could even make yourself feel a little bit better because you have a couple people in the comment section who haven't understood a damn word I've said, you've said, we've said this whole conversation.
Dean, I don't think you've understood the words that you've said.
Higher IQ than, probably what the high schoolers in the chat saying that I lost the debate have. Or you could actually listen to what my friend has to say, due to the fact that he's going to be significantly more familiar than myself as it relates to Catholic dogma and Aquinas' work on object.
Yeah, cool guy.
I'm willing to hear him out because it seems like he came up here with a really good point to make in clarification of your blunder surrounding what the intellect is and if the object is sense content. So, cool guy, if you'd like to quickly repeat what you said,
Well,
feel free.
well, hold on. Am I not allowed to respond?
If you'd like
He's
to
muting me.
leave
He's
your
muting
expressive
me.
thought,
He's muting me.
as soon as cool
He's
guy
muting
starts
me.
speaking, we'll let you respond.
Wait,
Just go ahead.
am I not allowed to respond before cool guy?
Hold on 1 second, man. Just one second. So,
As soon
my
as
basic
I have to
thought
make
was
an
that-
executive decision to let somebody speak first. I'm gonna let him speak first once he's done.
Oh yeah, nothing is good faith is prittle prattling, saying actual nothingness, and then not allowing Jesus and whatnot to have the next point in the conversation, and then just sending it over to your friend that you phoned in the little middle of your debate and discussion. Yeah, that's pretty good faith right there.
This is insane. All right, man.
I mean, so my basic thought, this actually comes from Summa Theologica. It's I-point.
This is
5.2.
crazy.
And the question is kind of whether or not the intelligible species that is abstracted from phantasms is that which is understood, or that by which. And then Aquinas says that the species is, of course, the latter, and then the thing is the former. And he gives this kind of like reductio, where he basically gives this anti-representationalist view in this corpus. So he says, if the species were the object, then every science would be about the soul's content rather than about things. He calls it, then something called the Protagorean consequence follows, and then since contradictory judgments with both the reports of how things seems, there would be no standard beyond seeming. And it looks like you're of the view that the axiom that nothing is in the intellect that was not first in the senses somehow refutes what I've been saying. I hope that you don't think that, because that would be really confused. It would be embarrassing if you're going up to Reptomism and you think that somehow refutes the thing I just said, but maybe you can clarify.
Cool guy. We can talk Thomism on a 1v1 conversation if you would like. Obviously well versed. You're obviously well versed in Thomism. I would love to talk with you.
Just to be clear.
Because I'm here to debate Dean Withers, and he brought up a second person. Dean, you can laugh all you want, dude, but people see how bad this is. People see how bad this is. I would love to debate Thomism with you. It seems like you're a well-versed guy in the topic, but that does not mean that I'm going to debate you. So I am not going to debate. I'm not going to debate two people at once, because that's not what I came up to do. It's not a debate. It's not a debate. I'm pretty sure Dean referred to this as a debate multiple times.
Maybe between you and him, but not between you
Yeah.
and me, not yet.
So then why is our debate
This is only
being
for a good faith conversation about your Thomistic commitments.
why is our debate being interrupted by bringing up a second person? This is ridiculous.
He thinks that you made a mistake.
I've repeatedly gone on these...
Dean, if you want to read off of your AI script to show that I made a mistake, go ahead. But you can't bring up two different people. This is bad, dude.
Yeah, this is pretty easy. If he made a mistake, Dean, then why didn't you address it and explain where the mistake was instead of bringing in a friend?
This is bad. All right. Cool guy. Send me a DM and we can debate, man. Send me a DM and we can debate. I would love to do it. But that does not mean I'm going to do it in the middle of a debate with somebody else.
I'm not going to DM for whoever this guy is. I'm not even sure who you are. We can talk right now, though.
Yeah, no, because I'm in the middle of a debate with Dean Withers.
You're in the middle of chat ChatGPT, the thing that I said to you.
Chat GPTing. Dude, you can watch my live. I've been looking at my phone the whole time.
My bad.
I'm not on any AI, man. You can say that if you're scared, but that's fine. Yeah.
Some kind of large language model that's not considered an action.
No, I've been holding my phone the whole time, not even looking at my computer, dude. Yeah, and here come the ad hominems, dude. This is bad, man. This is really bad. This is really bad. I'm gonna head out just because I'm not debating two people at the same time.
You can't think of anything else with their steam coming up.
Wait.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, you're refusing to answer his question in clarification.
I will answer his question. I will answer his question in a one-on-one conversation with Cool Guy, but I'm not gonna do it.
One-on-one, he hasn't been saying anything.
No, because I'm in the middle of a debate with Dean.
I want to hear you answer his question.
I'm in the middle of a debate with Dean, so I can finish my debate with Dean, and then we can talk about the peripatetic axiom afterwards.
Okay, the debate's over. Are you willing to answer now?
Is Dean conceding to the loss? Is that what's happening?
It's inconclusive. No,
Yeah, it's inconclusive. Then I'm not doing a 2v1. I'm not doing a 2v1. If you get scared, this is, dude. All right, man.
Listen, bro, I just want to hear you respond to his
All right, man. No, if you ever want to do another one-on-one conversation, let me know. Yeah, because I'm not talking to two people at once. I'm not talking to two people at once. You know it's...
ChatGPT, the thing I said.
Dude, if you want to accuse people of ChatGPT, go ahead and do it, but you can go and watch my stream. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to accuse me of using AI... What?
Didn't you accuse me of using AI?
Yeah, because you were reading off of a script the whole time. Even your own chat was saying that, man.
So what did you specifically think I was reading off of a script? And saying what?
During your long tangents about where you're forming your morality from. And again, I'm not going to make that positive claim. In fact, I'll say...
I can prove you wrong when you answer Cool Guy's question.
No, I'm not talking to Cool Guy right now because I'm talking to you, Dean.
Okay.
You can bring... Yeah, dude.
By the way, the evidence that you've lost in the conversation, not just with me, but now obviously with Cool Guy since you ran away, is the fact that you're accusing me of reading off of a script. So I mean, I could just close
Wait,
my eyes.
so wait, that means you lost? Does that mean that Cool Guy then just lost as well because he did the same thing?
I'm gonna have to open my eyes to you because that's in the middle of a sentence.
And he muted me again. Guys, I'm going to head out just because he's not here to have a conversation. Closing off of the live. Dean Withers, ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the funniest things I've ever experienced. The cope is brutal. Brutal cope. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ is King. Repent and believe in the gospel, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.